welcome back to my channel. Jada Tamia here, and today we are going to be doing what you need for your dorm. You guys really loved the last video that I did for SF State. If you haven't watched that yet, because of the love that you guys were showing me in that video, we're gonna do basically a part 2, except I know you guys need something for your dorms or wherever you decide to live. These are basically just necessities that you absolutely need. No argument, no nothing. Before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. BTW, today is my 1-year mark of being able to do makeup, knowing how to do makeup. Yeah. Last May 5th, I guess, from eyeliner to lashes to this beat face for you guys, and I just had to go all out. I have this dress that I got from Pretty Little Thing, and it's a backless dress. This is for San Francisco State students, but this can also be for anybody that's going to college as well. I feel like they're all the same. I'm also going to be adding in some pictures for you guys right here whenever I'm talking about something, just so you get a visual representation, because I know there are a lot of visual learners out there just as I am. So let's do it. The first one we're gonna do is your room. When you're thinking about your room, what do you think about first? Is where you're gonna go to sleep. When it comes to your room, you need to figure out what you're gonna do for your bed. So you're gonna make sure that your bed it's your personality. It's when somebody walks in, they're gonna be like, oh wow, and get a feel of you, you know? So make sure that your bedding is you. Make sure that you have a big cover, 4 pillows. I had 4 only because I like to be comfortable. I like my bed to be, you know, enough for me. I move around a lot, so if you're like that, get 4 pillows because it's a twin size. It looks like this. Get a mattress pad. I almost forgot that. Get a mattress pad. You need it. Make sure that you also have some sort of thin, like a sheet to an extra bigger blanket. Stuff, it'd be cold. I know a specific person that her heater did not work, and they took forever to fix it. I don't think they ever fixed it, but yeah, just make sure you have a big extra blanket for them, you know, cold nights. And also get a throw blanket. There's nothing wrong with having a throw blanket. Decorations. So decorations are extremely important. This is what my decorations were, you know, like the lights, and if you want a tapestry, going ahead. For your walls, if you're gonna be your dorm the way that you want to make sure for your posters you have thumbtacks. You have also, if you want a mirror for your side of the dorm, as I did, make sure you get the sticky strips to put on the back of it so it holds and stays, doesn't fall off, nothing like that. You're gonna need thumbtacks for a lot of stuff. So for instance, you want to write notes, or you have an assignment that you want to put on that billboard type of thing that they have going on your wall. I also had a whiteboard for mine. I don't know if you're into that type of stuff, but when it comes to my organization, I like to write things down, so I also put stickies on the back of my little purple whiteboard, and I placed it on my wall next to my desk. If you want a dorm that you want to call home, you're definitely gonna need something that makes your room smell good. So candles are a big no. Your RAs are gonna tell you no candles, blah blah blah, it's in your contract. However, if you're gonna do that, be very careful. Always watch it, be aware, because you know them fire alarms are no joke. If your fire alarm goes off over a freaking candle, then that's gonna be very irritating, especially for everybody else that lives in your building, because we're all gonna have to go out and it's gonna be a whole thing, and then you might end up getting in trouble for that. So don't get in trouble for candles. So I just say get air fresheners. Worst case scenario, your perfume. But there's also things like diffusers. I know a friend that did have a diffuser, and that made her room smell amazing. So definitely get a diffuser. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. I have one that's literally like I got it for really cheap on Amazon, but it's things like that, like essential oils will make your room feel more inviting and you'll want to be there. So yeah. Okay, next we're going to talk about your desk area. So this is going to be a place where you're going to be at the majority of your time beside your bed. Now if you're the type where you'd rather just be up in your bed chilling, you know, no chair involved, that is okay. I used to have this desk pillow thing. I feel like if you search it up, you'll be able to find it, but it was a little pink and had padding on the bottom of the desk, so I was able to put it and do homework on my bed. If you feel like chilling and doing homework, there's always that too. In terms of your desk, the things that you're gonna need are of course pens and pencils, lamp, and the thing about my lamp was that it was also a charger and a pen and pencil holder. Use your money wisely. If your parents are gonna buy you things, make sure that you pick the right things where it does multiple. You do have limited space, so it's good to have, you know, 3-in-1 sometimes, you know, except for the shampoo. If needed whiteout, I usually just scribble stuff out, but I feel like that's a tip for myself to have whiteout, because sometimes when you're doing assignments in pen, you're just like, looks ugly. I had this problem when I had taken my first semester, so hopefully this will help. Get two binders, two big ones, just in case binders. You could use one just for all your subjects, or you could use it for books, because I had a class where she had me go and get a book from the library, and it ended up being a whole like book packet with binder holes in it and no cover. It was just a bunch of paper, like a bunch of pages that didn't have a cover or a holder. So to save time, just get binders just in case, like for things like that. Anyways, make sure you have enough paper for the semester, of course. Binder paper, college ruled. I'd say about, probably to be safe, just get 2 packs of binder paper. You don't really need that much because everything's on your laptop. And definitely get a laptop. You're going to be using that everywhere. When I tell you everywhere, I have a Mac 12, I believe, but it has lasted me a good, I've had it for a year now, and it's been doing pretty good. But if you can't afford a Mac, that's totally okay. I see people all the time, they have different PCs. It's not really a big deal on which ones you get. A printer. So a lot of people that I know didn't have a printer. Printers can be expensive. It's needed, you know. Either way, you're gonna be spending money on getting things printed out, especially for like English work, all that. They want things printed out, like your essays, your drafts, all that printed out on paper, which blew my mind. It just makes life way easier because you're able to just print it before class. There you go. Even things like, they'll have you print a syllabus out sometimes, they'll have you print out assignments, a whole bunch of other stuff that honestly could have just been given out or written down. But you know, everybody does their own thing. If you didn't know, SF State has this thing where you have to go all the way to the library and print out stuff for, I don't know how many cents, but you have to pay just to print. So that's something that I just didn't want. Okay, also, if you are into makeup, I definitely recommend for your desk to get a little mini mirror just like this. It's kind of dirty, but get something like this. If you have just one mirror and it's a longer one and the lighting is horrible, just get a little mirror just to play it safe, so you could see your face in all different angles and closer. And also, do not depend on your roommate for certain stuff. And I say this because even though my roommate got she texted me and was saying, oh, do you want a mirror for the both of us? Like, I can get a mirror that's big, and you know, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes thinking just in case can help you out no matter what. Like, you could have an altercation with her, literally anything. So it's just good to have your own mirrors, own everything, so nobody's touching your stuff, using your stuff, and you feel some sort of way, that type of thing. So now I'm going to be talking about the closet slash the rest of the room. So the things that you're going to need for your closet are something to cover up your closet, because SF dorms don't have closet covers, or dorms in general usually don't have closet doors, closet covers, so you have to do that on your own. In my personal opinion, I did not want anybody looking all in my closet. I suggest getting either a shower curtain, and I know that sounds crazy, but getting a shower curtain and adjustable bar, and being able to just close it in and out. And there's different patterns and styles for shower curtains, but that was honestly really helpful, just being able to whoop, instead of getting like a tapestry or a blanket, you know, something that you have to lift up and everything, and it just wasn't working out for me. So yeah, get something that will cover up your closet. If you're going into a colder area or you're in SF, make sure to bring winter clothes, because yes, there's going to be sunny days, there's going to be pretty days, but you do not want to come to SF dressing like you would in LA. It just doesn't, it's, you want to be freezing cold? No. So get you some winter clothes, something, but when I say winter, I don't mean snow. It's not gonna snow, but it is gonna rain, it is gonna be windy, it is gonna be foggy, gonna have a cold breeze, like things like that. Like the sun will be out, but it may not always work. So you always gotta prepare for the majority, which is cold. Laundry. Dorms have laundry rooms that you have to go and take your clothes to and then pay using your car. You need something that's going to be able to carry your laundry, especially your dirty laundry, and taking it there. Things that I recommend for that would be having a laundry bin. So I used to have a laundry bin that I can carry, like roll with me everywhere. And you roll it, and it just made it so much easier, because if you have if you just have a bag, you have to carry it everywhere, and I know it's usually a ton of laundry that I used to have. Just make sure that you have like a bin. Nothing's wrong with the bag. I also had a bag too. Those were really helpful for me. After you have your laundry, what you need is obviously to be able to clean those clothes. So I've seen people with laundry detergent, but honestly it's really messy, and some of the washing machines didn't take it. So just go with the pods. The pods are always easier. I used to use my bag to put the pods in there so I wouldn't forget to take them with me. So there's that. If you want the laundry sheets, a lot of people I noticed didn't use those, but you can. There's nothing wrong with it at all. So lastly, for the rest of the room, if you're really into electronics and you don't want to be bored, because you are going to be there for a long time, make sure that you think about stuff that you have at home. I brought a TV. I didn't bring a huge TV. This is what my TV looks like. It's a TCL smart TV. I got it at, I think, Walmart, and they're really cheap. There's things like TVs. I took my PS4. Just make sure you bring extra cords. Okay, so now it's time for the good stuff. Microwave. I'm bringing the air fryer this year, so bring a mini air fryer. Also bring a water filter. Bring a water bottle of your own. When you're going to the cafeteria or like City Eats, they have plenty of water that they make. Like they put like lemons in it, or sometimes they'll have cucumber water. It's good to have your own bottle of water, flask. A lot of people in the Bay Area do not like to use plastics, and that's honestly a really good thing. You need an iron and an ironing board. If you have wrinkly clothes, or if you suck at folding, get you an iron. Enter your dorm with someone or people. There's gonna be like one trash can, maybe even like a couple. It depends on what living situation you're in. A good recommendation that I should give you is just buying yourself your own trash can, a little small one, whatever, right next to your desk, because sharing a trash can is horrible. Like the amounts of times where there wasn't a trash bag up in there and all the food was just on the trash can, and don't do it. Don't do it. Just get yourself a trash can. It's only what, like a couple dollars? Oh, I forgot to say this part, but have a fridge. Have a mini fridge. Me and my roommate just shared it because she rarely even used the fridge, and it was technically mine, so she would ask me whenever to use it. But a fridge is bomb. Like you go out to eat with somebody, or you go out to eat with your friends, where are you gonna put that food? The microwave? No. The next one that we're going to be talking about, last but most importantly, is the bathroom. So if you're in a dorm and you have to share the bathroom, it's going to be like multiple stalls and multiple showers. One, shower shoes. You need shower shoes or flip-flops or slides, something to have on when you're taking a shower, because nobody wants to be stepping all on that gross. No, it's giving very much dirty. So you're sharing it with heck other girls, and that's not it. Next is getting bulk shampoos, conditioners, anything. Go to Costco and get what you need. Get it all in bulk, because you don't want to have to keep going back. And again, things that, like, we're SF State's next to Target and Trader Joe's. Yeah, it's great to go there, but it starts to add up, if you get what I'm saying. So just go bulk, so you're saving a lot more money. And also get your face cleansing things that you always, pamper yourself with. Bring those. Bring your scrubs, your perfumes, your lotions, things that you would use on a day-to-day basis. And just remember to don't overpack. Don't pack things that you haven't touched or used for God knows how long. Just leave it there. If you feel like you're gonna use it sometime throughout that time period that you're there, then bring it. But if you live like 30 minutes away from your college or anything like that, just go ahead and leave it there, because you want to bring the most important thing. I know you're asking, Jada, how do I get all this stuff in the bathroom? So what you're gonna do is buy a shower holder. Here's a picture. But if you bring something like that, or even a bag, put all that stuff in, or they have lockers in the bathroom. So the first day that you shower there, put all your stuff in the lockers, or put it in a bag, because you can also hook it up right next to the shower that you're gonna use. Bring any sort of holder so you don't have to carry all them products out of the locker and then just, go up in the shower. Like, no. And then you're placing them on the ground. After you get up out that shower, you need a towel. If you're very uncomfortable with having a towel on and walking back to your dorm, I suggest getting a robe. That's something that I invested in too, because majority of the time it is gonna be men and women that are together in the dorms, but not in the bathrooms. However, they're gonna be walking around and stuff like that, so it's just better off that you just bring a robe or some sort of like towel robe. Bring a lock and a key if you decide to put your stuff in a locker, because it has taken something from my locker because I didn't have a lock on it. So just be aware of that, and just invest in it. Bring a speaker, a mini speaker, anything like that, because if you're gonna have friends and it's it's your dorm, you want it to be popping, locking, and dropping. People to feel invited and feel your vibe. So just bring a little mini speaker, Alexa, whatever. And lastly, if you
it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies.
She's listening to me. Alexa is being nosy. But as I was saying, these are the basics. Bring your toothbrush, floss, water pick, all that, and then put it in your storage/locker. Bring a backpack, or bring a tote bag that's big enough for both your laptop, your books, binders, notebooks, etc. I had a backpack last year, but I think I'm gonna switch it out with a tote. It depends though. But just get a backpack. Bring your laptop and your headphones. I cannot stress this enough, because even though you are able to rent a laptop, it's always good to have your own laptop, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to take it back, and it's a hassle. I know people that didn't really like that. Lastly, just bring something that will make you feel like home. I don't want you guys watching this video feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm leaving home, I'm gonna be stressed out, anxiety level on 10,000. You're gonna be okay. At the end of the day, it's just home part 2, just without your parents. That's how I think of it. You're on your own, but it's always good to remember that you're gonna be back. And for those that really rely on their parents, that really care about their parents, this is your time to get to know yourself as an individual, rather than what they want you to be. It's all up to you. This is your path, this is your time. So don't take this as I'm homesick, oh, I want to go back home, because things like this make you a greater and better person. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. And ladies, always remember, it's something to protect yourself. Tasers, pepper sprays, all that. Just make sure that you are aware that things can happen. It's a city, you're gonna be somewhere that you've never been before. So just be prepared for those things too.